After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents 7 Dooms for Sandpoint!
Hello!
Woo!
Yay!
That was so low energy today.
Oh, look, considering how some of the intros have gone for streams, it's fine. It's fine.
We're all doomed. Just a little bit.
Yeah, Ian, whatever you need to head off, dude, go for it, yeah? The votes will be up as always.
Always.
Girly, you're down to what, 2 Dooms now?
I can see. I don't know what my
Possibly.
list is.
It depends whether or not we've failed the 4th one.
What's my list?
Because it's still red, which still psychs me out. I swear it's just there to mess with my head.
Oh, we haven't updated the list in a while on the Discord.
No, I haven't.
5 and 6 are missing.
But can they run Doom? Well, I mean, we probably could run Doom and Foundry.
Yeah.
If you can run... You can run it on like an old school watch. You can run it on that. Hell, Pete, someone's run Doom through Minecraft.
Yes, no, I did see
how,
that.
But
well, Doom's not that big of a game when it comes down to it, especially in the grand scheme of things.
It's just when people are programming like shit into it with just redstone, it just boggles my mind.
Yeah. Like, I know when I was in high school, people were playing Doom on their graphics calculators, so, you know.
Wow.
What?
Yes?
Do we have the little list of the Dooms?
Yeah, you should still have the little list of Dooms.
I don't know where it is.
Top right-hand corner should be a little scrolly thing.
I don't see it. I have fatigue.
It should be over the fatigue icon.
Nope, I don't have that.
Neither.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it.
Can you update
I've got my
the
kinetic
Discord list then, Michael, so I can see 5 and 6?
I can't see beyond. I can't scroll it, so I can't see beyond the 5th Doom. But that's fine.
Well, you know what? We won't need a list if everyone just climbs on. Someone climbs on my back, someone climbs on Nixie's back, and then we both sprout wings and fly to the bottom of the pit, and then we just fight them all at once.
See, you say that like I wouldn't do it.
Problem solved.
You need a trench coat for that. Look, I have seen so many different iterations of like the 3 goblins in a trench coat meme. But, like, even for Pathfinder, I've seen people do it as an ancestry, as an archetype, as a spell.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I send minor
Who's
spoilers?
to say that Shadron underneath his armor carapace isn't just 3 kobolds?
Or sprites.
That was your level up.
I'm fucking do it.
that was my respec my retraining I did.
Yeah.
Can I send minor
what the
spoilers for
6th
7
Doom was,
Dooms
but-
AP in the chat?
Yeah. Well, I think
Maybe?
the 6th one was the ghouls.
Ghouls.
The
Yeah.
ghouls, right? Where they were like, everyone was going to be fucked up and then turn into ghouls.
I'm still
they know
just
there's only 2
paranoid
levels
about
left.
I'm just paranoid about the fourth one. I'm so paranoid.
We got it.
What do you mean? You killed
I
the
don't know if we
guy.
did it or not.
You killed the guy. It is fine.
Yeah, then he
Killed
still
that
went
guy.
down into the pit. And it's coincidentally the one that's marked in red with an X.
No, I don't think it was his soul. I think it was literally the horse returned from him. Because it was supposed to be possessing him or something.
The players have theories.
We do.
But no, how is everyone?
Ooh.
Good.
Hard.
Minecrafting. Or
Minecrafting?
was Minecrafting. Yes.
Turn that light off.
You saw nothing.
But yeah, just been Minecrafting on the new server or the new version of the server.
The new version, gotcha.
Yeah. Tara and I won't be here at the end of in a couple of days' time for a few days.
You're going away, I'm going away. What is this,
I'm going
December?
to my mom's.
So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. But yeah, just otherwise business as usual. Trying to get through playthroughs.
Yeah.
So we can do the next ones.
My weekend plan, go to Costco, buy bulk toilet paper. I've been waiting, and it's finally happening.
I'm still... See, I had a goal up for the Draconic Codex, and it's being fully funded, so I need to figure out a night where I can actually do it. Because people want me to actually go through it on stream, because apparently everyone's been doing hot or not lists with the new dragons, and they actually want to know, like, a design input on what's actually in the book.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, there's been a couple of people who are like, could you actually talk about the design stuff behind some of the new options? We're kind of sick of people.
On if they're hot or not.
Yeah, just some people like we're kind of tired of people saying, "Yeah, I would."
On a scale of 0 to 10, how mechanically hottable are they?
Mechanically speaking, I think a lot of the new dragon stuff is very interesting. The old thing about breath weapons is kind of gone out the window. Because there's one dragon that breathes its breath weapon is a feeling of contentment and happiness and joy. And then when it fades, the mental shock of no longer having that feeling causes mental damage.
I like that.
That's kind of cool.
It causes, it makes you so happy, it gives you depression when it goes.
I like seeing when there's new designs on existing templates. It's why I liked the TOV one, because there's one that's literally an anti-gravity breath. Just everything that gets hit with it just gets subjected to anti-gravity for like 2 rounds.
Well, the new Barrage Dragon has a breath weapon that auto hits. No save, just damage.
You tell me about that one.
There's that one. There's also the Time Dragon, like the Archdragon version of the Time Dragon, just ages you to dust. Like it has an aura that just makes you either go really young or really old. And so yeah, we're probably gonna go, when we do it, I'll probably go briefly over the new Dragon Gods. But otherwise, there's a lot of the new player options I do want to go through on stream and stuff like that, and actually talk about some of the design stuff involved. Particularly with Drake Rider, because that one's pretty spicy for a lot of the stuff I'm working on at the moment.
It did sound pretty good.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out when I can actually slip that stream in. I was considering Friday, but I may or may not have a game on Friday. Because one of the players is going to be away and our GM might be late.
that would definitely potentially throw a wrench in the plans.
So yeah, not sure as yet. So keep an eye on the Discord, see what happens. I will let people know when I'm finally able to pencil it in. If all else fails, it'll be next Friday at the latest. But, I mean, all that said, I mean, no one else has any other announcements and stuff like that. Oh, wait, well, one last thing. I want to thank everyone who has supported the latest Friendshaped.
Yeah, it's good.
It's, last I checked, it was at 1.5k views.
Hell yeah.
Which I know for a short isn't a huge amount, but it's the best performing. It's still a lot of people, and it's the best performing short I've posted in quite a while.
Good job.
Ian, from experience, Paizo doesn't push the live button at midnight. They push it at like 9 a.m. So when they actually reopen, we've run into that a couple of times here in Australia. We're like, oh, the PDF's gonna go live at midnight, right? Right? It does not.
Makes sense though. That way, there's actually people there to address any issues or handle stuff.
And someone theoretically has to push the button. Also,
Sure,
with also with the new website, I think there might be some hiccups as well. So, not quite sure how it's gonna go. But I will say the next Friendshaped is going to feature a creature from the Draconic Codex. And for once, it is actually going to be Friendshaped. I think they're all Friendshaped. But a lot of people have been like, why do you keep posting these vicious monsters and calling them Friendshaped? And it's like, well, fuck you for judging them. 2,
because they're adorable.
I'm a GM. What is Friendshaped for me isn't necessarily Friendshaped for the players. But no, this one's actually going to be Friendshaped.
And before that, everyone's like, this is the most horrifying thing you've put up yet.
Oh, like that bug with the person face?
We don't talk about the bug with the person face.
It came up in a conversation recently with another, with a fellow third-party designer, because I was talking to him about the petitioners, and they pulled up the one for Abyssal, and it was that thing, and I was like, yeah, I've got a player who absolutely hates it, and they don't know why.
Burn it with fire.
In fact, the GM pays the monsters a salary. They go to union. It's not the best union, but they have one.
Mm.
Have you ever considered Galoma for Friendshaped? Covering ancestors and stuff like that, I have actually considered it. Because I want more people to know about Konrasu, because I think they're cool and awesome, and more people should know about them.
Like me.
Exactly. But Galoma's another one. I wouldn't mind doing Anati, but Anati can be a little bit messy, just because of arachnophobia warnings and algorithms.
Mm-hmm. Same thing with like one of my friends when they were thinking about doing some stuff about Yanti.
Yeah.
From D&D. They're like, snakes is kind of iffy.
Also, I'm kind of hoping / waiting for a remaster version of Mwangi Expanse, because that would be the perfect excuse to do them. Because currently, Konrasu is still OGL, it is not in the ORC.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
right,
I'd like to see a
Ayurveda.
lot more fun, quirky ancestry traits for them. They've got some cool stuff already, and I do like some of the stuff that they have. Also, I realized that the primary Konrasu trait is not going to be very useful at all in this entire campaign.
What is it?
Sunlight healing. We're always in the dungeon.
Well, that's probably
Go
going to
outside
change with the
sometime.
next AP.
But we don't really need it because we have an awesome healer.
We
So I
do
have it
have
there
an
if I
awesome
need it.
Well, if there's times where we split up or Nixie is off doing a vision quest, you might need it.
Yeah. And I suppose I could always just plant myself in the garden out the back of the inn during downtime and just bake for a day.
Yeah.
And I'll say again, there's probably going to be a time skip between 7 Dooms and the next one.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how big of a time skip, but it's going to be at least 6 months.
Are we gonna leave
Yes.
Sandpoint? Oh.
You're right, Madam Axel. Nixie is our son.
Right. There is a sunlight spell, and
That was fucking cute. Oh my god.
that's how you know it's roleplay. Gamers don't go out in the sun. No, it's really sad because in Shades of Blood, we have a cleric in that game who literally worships the sun, like worships Ra, the sun god, and most of the dungeon is completely underground. And there are sections where they are literally trapped underground. It is leading to some good roleplay moments, though, I will say.
Yeah.
But all that said, I think we've yammered on for long enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, character introductions. Nixie!
Hey, I'm Nixie. I'm the cleric. I do all the healing things. I'm currently passed out in Sandra's arms.
Dilla.
But it's okay. I didn't use all of my spells and all of my skill slots in the previous days.
Just most of them. It's fine.
Just most of them. It's alright. But yes, Desner is the best.
Just quietly. Subtly.
Just quietly.
Just a quick PR campaign.
Back to passing out.
Yeah. Irvetta.
Hoi hoi! I am Tara, I play Rivetta. I am the party's rogue. I like sneaking about and being a menace, and crafting and doing all that sort of stuff. Who needs sleep? It's time for shopping, I joke. But
yeah, most of the shop's
also
gonna be
it's
closed.
constantly on my mind.
What, sleep or shopping?
I must update the inventory. I must restock what we lost.
Well, that is part of it.
But yes, no, everybody needs to sleep.
Yeah. I think you all need to sleep, technically speaking.
We need a nap.
Yeah. Shadron?
Shadron needs no sleep. Hello everyone, I'm Mythos Operandi, and I play Shadron the Iron Alloy, a Konrasu tanky kineticist who does stuff. My brain stopped working for a second there.
Yeah, it's like me
think of something
every
clever.
intro.
Think of something clever. Does stuff.
It's fine.
Yeah. Tank and control-y stuff. That's the thing.
He's just
Yeah.
a
Ian's got
tree
it.
and he wrestles.
Ian gets me. Yeah.
Stuff.
A wrestling metal wood tree. Woodman. Wood person.
Iron Wood wrestler, WDE fighter.
Yeah. I gotta really start thinking of what his wrestling name would be.
I would, without spoiling things for the end of the campaign, it is something I would be considering.
No. We still have not got a party name, guys.
At this point, we just don't pick one.
No, we need to have
No.
one before the end of Sandpoint. We need to have one before we move on.
I would suggest that you have one before the next adventure begins.
Yes, we need to pick one.
But the meme.
No, we need one because every time we introduce ourselves, we're like, "This is Aravena, this is Nixie, this is Shadron. Oh, you guys a group, I guess."
Also, without a party name, how will we ever get like an Amazon Prime cartoon?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. What about merch?
Yes, what about merch?
Aravena plans to make money, my guys. We need merch.
And I want to copyright an innocuous phrase that a lot of people use in tabletop role-playing games.
Niche's morons.
I think we can do better than that.
We can't put that on a legal document.
That's what Nilo put up.
We cannot put that on. We cannot put that on a legal document if we have to sign something as a group.
We need a Misha plus plushie. Hey, if I could do a Misha plushie on the merch store, I would do it.
You would just get it. What do you mean? You would just buy that?
I didn't. Those aren't mutually exclusive concepts. I can order trial products. It's what I did with everything else that's on the merch store.
I do need to fix the air sign for our botting for Misha.
That's something I'm going to do. I'm going to get a saddle put on her body.
You are going to have to fit her with a saddle. But speaking of, Druidic.
Oh yeah, me. Hi. I'm North and Under. I play Druidic B-side. I have a bear called Misha. I throw axes. Misha's now bigger. I replaced one meme with another. You'll have to wait and see what that does. And Druidic is still sulky that he didn't get to take off Spaghetti's hand. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm claiming one of their hands. It's happening. I made a promise.
I mean, you had the opportunity to claim one of their hands. The guy was dead and everything.
I know, but then everyone gave me this disapproving fucking look because he was unconscious and possessed. But we can all agree that like the dad's kind of an asshole, right? And he's not possessed.
No, he's
So,
he's just branded. But we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
Hello, hi everyone. The voice you're hearing is mine. I'm Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Decent. We're kind of in a shared body situation, but you don't have to worry about that, because our party is level 10!
Yay! Double digits!
We did it!
They're in the double
We
digits.
probably said what we did in our level ups, but
Sure.
I mean, we'll move over to the map, because I also have to ask, do we remember what happened last week?
We caught the serial killer, and we dealt with the serial killer.
And the serial killer was?
It was the ghost of the guy possessing Han.
Shocking absolutely no one.
We totally assumed it was one of the brothers.
Hello, Yelly Boy.
Spit taker.
Now, the question is, how long has he been possessed?
and how long until I can punch him in the face?
A while. If he acts up at court, maybe you can knock him into submission, but
In court?
he's in the jail cell at the moment, right?
Yeah, but he was...
Yeah.
So, remember, we're in a fantasy world. So, if there is evidence that someone has been possessed, it's really easy to get off crimes before that point of finding out you've been possessed.
Yes, I'm not saying he'll get charged.
Yeah.
I'm saying he'll be evidence in a larger explanation of things to the council. To part of the council, considering one of the council members is involved.
Actually, that's something I want to see a YouTube video on. I am not equipped to do it. I want to see someone do a YouTube video on like laws and statutes in a fantasy world. Not like would this realistic thing be applied here? No, I want to find out what kind of laws they would have in a fantasy world. Like, how would a court of law handle divination?
Is that no? Because they're seeing the applications for that.
Yes, I mean, if you have a wizard who can literally see into the past, is that would that be admissible in court?
I think it
No,
would
I feel like
completely
that could
change
be-
because
How does it play
would
like
be
a
evidence, right?
laws?
What was that, Chadron?
oh no, like I think the way they would think about it would be completely different. I don't think that would be an issue in like a Faerun kind of thing. I remember at one point, this is in one of the Raymond E. Feist books on something happened. There was a murder, and then like a wizard was just like, oh yeah, rocked up, did a whole show of what actually happened. They're like, yeah, they weren't at fault, so execute those guys instead, and then just left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's evidence, that is. credible in the world.
Yeah.
Like they probably would need more than just like, hey, this guy did it. But if there's evidence, then yeah, go, hey, this is what's happened.
Well, it's one of
Like
the
technically, I would say Chan is a victim because he was possessed.
yeah.
And given something from a malicious person that is stirring trouble in the town. That's and his father knowingly let it happen.
Well, that's an interesting point, Sleepy, because in the Age of Lost Omens, prophecy is not a thing that could happen. So would the statute of limitations on crimes exist up until the point where you know that gets cut off? Like, I just think it's interesting. Like, why don't more town gods know magic? Because every time
I don't think there's a rule. I don't think there's a rule that says they can't. I think
No,
it's a stereotype that people put up.
Well, it never came up, but like in Junkers, most of the players here were involved in that. I think actually, yeah, pretty much everyone here was involved.
But we never fought a god.
Yeah, you didn't fight a guard, but like the guard captain was a paladin.
yeah,
The paladin
yeah,
was a
like-
sorcerer.
like
I
I
don't
think
think
of
there's any rule against gods being having magic. They don't always have to be martial.
well, it was just one of the things
Yeah, I
I
think
was
if they
thinking
have
about.
magic, they'd probably get themselves better jobs. They'd either get enlisted in an army or go work as a mercenary or do something other
If they
than
want to.
base
But
wage
the
guard
rule
job.
is not there to say you can't.
Yeah.
Well,
But no, that's the point. Job
one of the
opportunity.
things I was, because I was looking at the Dabbler again, the archetype that Ayurveda has, and I was just thinking about it. It's like, I could absolutely imagine bigger cities just putting their gods through a weekend course that gave them like the
Yes.
Dabbler dedication.
That'd be so fucking cool. I would be jealous that they just get that, but still cool.
Like, your god here, we're going to teach you how to do detect magic. But boss, I'm not smart enough. Tough, you're learning how to do detect magic.
Honestly, it would be really helpful in that type of scene.
Right?
Because you just get cantrips, but they're like useful cantrips.
Yeah.
Like investigation and stuff like that. Or
Well, they'd probably
patrolling
just have
and
to
crap
like
that.
enlist in detectives and have detectives that do that. Your general run of the muck ones aren't going to use that skill too often when they're breaking up bar fights.
No, that's
I
very true.
love the idea of a guard who actually has a lot of magic potential, but he's just like one of those run-of-the-mill guys that likes to do his job, clock in, clock out, and he doesn't show or tell anyone that he can do magic, and so he's like super powerful, but just goes around and breaks up
Like
bar
all
fights
the
and patrols the
cantrips
gate.
I have
Yeah.
for utility that are innate that I took from Dabbler or other things would be super easy for a guard to just have on a daily basis, like detect metal, light, message, precipitation, quick blink, and telekinetic hand.
Yeah.
They're all things that'll be like used in daily things, like, you know, checking for weapons or lighting a patrol or cleaning up a thing or, you know, talking to a patrolman that down the street. Like, those are like super easy things. I think it would be so cool to see that used
Yeah.
more often.
Also, Grogan brings up another thing: detect magic for a god, so they can check for magically forged papers.
Yeah,
Also,
like investigating the scene when they come up on it.
well, magical
Or
disguises.
people. Yes.
Someone walks up in a magical disguise, and you just go, "Nah."
You're trying to detain someone and they're pretending to be another person. Like, that's funny.
I'm totally not that person. No, we can see your aura.
Please, sir, put the disguise spell down. We know we know that you're covering yourself.
Makes the mundane character that's really, really good at disguise self and disguise others much more relevant.
Well, yeah, because in a world with magic
It'd be
where
like a
a
DC.
first level spell is like disguise self is a first level spell, if I remember. When that's available, the people who would bother to learn disguise that well would be such a rarity that you wouldn't see it as much. There's also the thing that players are supposedly play above average individuals. Kind of, yes. But at
Depends on
the
the
same
city.
point, the Pathfinder Society exists.
True, but you've got
depends
thousands
greatly
of
on the city.
farmers and fishermen
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of people. Like 80% of the population probably don't have any ability or don't have the aptitude
Oh,
for
yeah.
it. Because otherwise, yeah, you know, you've got like this whole town. How many of these basic plebs can actually have the aptitude for magic? None of them have inherent abilities like what our player characters had.
Well, some of them do, but
There's a
it's
couple.
it's also a case of it's like anything. If you have a natural skill, it's not. Some people just don't train it. Like, yes, I can throw fireballs, but what if I don't want to throw fireballs? What if I just want to run a herbalism shop?
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. But as interesting as a conversation as this is, and I could literally go on all night about it.
Yep.
Well, last week you did actually save Chan's life and rescued him from a fate worse than death, being
We
ghost
rescued his
possession.
maiden.
But Nixie, Shadron, you make it back to the inn / the cathedral, where you can sleep and rest off the night.
Yep.
Drunic, Iravetta, it will be much the same for the two of you.
I will say Drunic doesn't go to the tavern. I'm not going far. I'm just going back out to my little, by this point, his little spot in the woods.
Yep.
We talked about
You
this.
were
You're
on
not allowed to go out by yourself. Hasn't been resolved yet.
With,
Not technically.
I will say with Chan in custody, it does settle the matter.
It'll be fine for him to go off.
Yeah.
Okay. Something happens.
Especially now with a murder weapon in police custody and in guard custody.
It's more, I've literally got a feature that I can't spend too long out of the wilds.
Yeah.
And we were underground for a good fucking while, and
That's kind of wild.
he needs to kill something. He's really mad he didn't get to take that hands.
Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. That was kind of in the wilds. Iravata, it was a clockwork building.
Yeah, and those clockwork snakes were pretty wild.
Yeah, they're pretty wild, my guy. And so is the Fae. Fae live in the wild.
Oh, how we had the exact same reaction of Spira.
It's like,
Or it's just like, God damn it.
Please stop.
I humor it, but it's still gonna be no.
Oh shit.
I during the night as well, before we cut to the Drunic Wilds, I think Shadron, because I don't think Shadron needs to lie down because his body doesn't have, like, he's probably got himself a chair that is posted, and he's sitting in Nixie's room, but he's looking out the window and particularly scanning the rooftops to see if anyone's still watching him.
Okay.
Or watching the party. Because we never really resolved what was going on there when he caught a glimpse of somebody staring at them from one of the rooftops.
I will say, give me a perception check, Sharon.
I can do
It was
that.
Drunic all along.
With an axe dripping in blood.
I keep getting
Well,
to fix up dice so nice.
Just because my axe is dripping in blood doesn't necessarily mean I killed a humanoid. Or at least a humanoid from town.
This time.
This time.
Maybe just clean your axe.
Although, how wild will
trouble.
it be if we wake up and there was another axe murder? I think at that
Don't
point we just
suggest
arrest
that.
Rick.
I feel like
We do arrest
I feel
Trey.
like I've been getting persecuted by this point.
Nixie would end you.
Look, I as a GM am not going to do that. However, if anyone is watching this later and they're prepping for their own Seven Nooms game, it would make for an interesting twist on the story. And it not even being the ghost.
Time and kill somebody with an axe.
Stop giving God ideas.
It becomes
Never.
Shadron because Shadron like sucked him up, did something to him.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Shadron,
Yes.
I will say, as you kind of sit vigil and do your little bit of resting, because it's mostly your body that needs the rest, and not so much what is essentially yourself. You don't really catch anything across the rooftops, but there are moments every now and again when your thoughts wander, your mind kind of drifts off a bit, where you do see that horizon again. Like, just a little bit further beyond Sandpoint, where the visuals start to blend and merge at the edge of sight. And you just can't help but feel that there's like something slightly beyond sight, and you kind of see the edges of the labyrinth.
Ooh. I think Shadron's gonna subconsciously try and open a kinetic gate, not to an elemental plane, but he's gonna see if he can poke at that thread a little bit more.
Using one of your gates? Give me a nature check.
Yeah. I'm actually half good at nature.
I hope so. You're a kineticist.
I do. Okay.
You open up your... Because you're connected to the plane of metal, or that's where your gate opens up to. So you open up your gate to the plane of metal and kind of try to reach out to the labyrinth. And you feel something of a connection occur. And as you kind of feel the distortions throughout your body, you're able to kind of control them a little bit better than usual. This is less instinctual and more of an actual learning a new talent, a new skill. You feel as if it feels very much the same as when you first opened your metal gate. Like you're creating a connection that you can open up. You don't feel you're at the point where you could do it on command as yet, but this is a new skill you're learning. Also, you kind of...
That's exciting.
You feel as like your roots, the bottom half of your body starts to kind of dig into the floor. And you can feel the layout of the room that you're in starting to shift and change. Starting to kind of expand, grow out, more walls, more doors, kind of corners, as the room itself starts to become more maze-like in its construction. Still very much the in room where you're staying, but the way it's formatted, the way it's kind of decorated and everything else is kind of portrays sight and a sense of direction. But with your 36, you are able to control it and bring it back to its normal form.
Okay. I think Shadron's a little bit concerned having Nixie in the room for anything getting too funky, so he's not gonna mess around with it too much now. But he's gonna start seeing if there's ways he can like pivot himself and use his body as like an anchor to the world, and try and send out his like cosmic energy to like poke at the edges of that to see to just kind of get a feel for it more. Because he's definitely trying to expand his ability to affect or access other planes with his abilities. So this is a little bit scary, because he does not want a mishap and then to turn around and Nixie's not there anymore. So I think he's gonna be a little bit gentle with his probing at this point. But he's definitely gonna be trying to access this. This is very cool. And I figure like the pile driver that's built in his chest is like getting red hot inside him as well, and like the energy is thrumming from it, because that's got some ties to that labyrinth as well.
And it's as you're doing this, you're understanding more the connection that the pile driver has to the labyrinth, in that the vault that you go to isn't its own little self-contained demi-plane. The vault that you open with the pile driver is a part of the labyrinth. It is a cornered off section of it.
Oh, so our little sneaky house is inside the labyrinth.
It is.
Oh, okay, that is cool. He's just gonna be exploring that in a safe fashion, not wanting to endanger Nixie, but to just to test it out.
And that's fair enough. I will let you know, because once again, you didn't do very well in your check. Two things. One, you do notice that a large section of the labyrinth is taken up by a hedge maze. and you kind of looking it over from this kind of out-of-body experience, you can see that it has a lot of strong connections to Galarian itself. And this is when you realize that this is the Maze of the Broken Road, which is a shortcut the Pathfinder Society uses to jump between lodges.
Broken Road. Oh, okay. So they actually can access. They dip into the labyrinth to move around faster, or between lodges.
How much the Pathfinder Society knows that they're tapping into the labyrinth or not is something that is very much kept a secret, like a lot of the things to do with the maze.
Okay. Also, just as a player, take my Pathfinder Society knowledge to very, very minimal, as in I know that they're an organization that do shit, but that's about it.
Yeah. But this is one of those things where the Maze of the Broken Road is something your character would know about.
Okay.
But yes, the Maze of the Broken Road is something that exists in canon for Pathfinder, in which the Society uses it to quickly travel across Galarian. In times past, it has breached into other planes. I'm doing a kind of table canon thing where the maze is actually a part of the labyrinth.
Okay, I like that. And so you said that I learned two things. One of it was that it was the Maze of the Broken Road. Was there a second one?
Mostly just that there is vast connections to other planes of existence that you can connect to with the labyrinth. And you do get the feeling that people could draw divine power from this place, but there's no real mind or intelligence behind it. There's no real thought pattern or will. It's just a place that exists, and it has to exist, and because of that, there are those who can draw power from it.
Very cool. And it is also very cool to know that our little share house bedroom is part of that labyrinth.
Theoretically, from within, you might be able to breach into the labyrinth. Whether that would be safe or not is a completely different question.
That feels like breaking open a bag of holding while you're inside of a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the guys that are there that like are obsessed with that place are the guys that made the vaults, and they're kind of nutty. So who knows what the fuck they're doing in there? Like Arabetta gave you the lowdown about her little fangirling about them, but they're like absolutely nutty.
The labyrinthine architects are... They're not good, they're not evil. They're
goofy trap boys.
Yeah, look. I've started writing out some of their like minions and monsters that travel with them a lot. It's kind of fun.
We got that other vault open.
Just saying, I have statted out the pillar snake.
What is that?
What? What?
What is that? A snake? Another snake for me?
That is a phrase right there.
So you know how when you're walking through a dungeon, there's always pillars about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, imagine if they were snakes.
I'm going to be checking every pillar
I love them already.
the dungeon from now on.
Just like you encounter a marble pillar in the center of a dungeon, you're like, oh, that's cool. It starts to sliver.
Or if it's all just one big snake that wraps up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, otherwise, Shadrin, your night goes past pretty easily.
Okay. Excellent. Do I see a ghost when I'm looking inside the labyrinth, or is that lost for time?
Look, considering the size of this thing, and I say size in a very relative term, finding one individual.
Yeah, not happening.
Yeah, no, that dude's probably lost. I will also say there are like you can see little towns and little settlements amongst the labyrinth as well.
Oh, that is cool. Oh, that is okay. I'm cooking with something in my brain. We'll let that cook.
in before Kobold Press sends me a cease and desist. Now, Drunic, you're heading back out into the forest.
Yes. Just literally, he's going out there. He's agitated. He wants to go out and do a hunt. I will. No, you know what? I'm not going to spoil that yet.
Right.
But yeah, he just basically he goes out. He goes to that same kind of stump that he's been sitting by, and jumps on Misha's back and basically just goes for like a ride through the woods.
Yeah.
Ends up going for a hunt. Just kind of vibes. Kind of opens himself back up to like nature and the sounds, and gets away from the constant kind of echoing of the cabins and the clicking of those goddamn gears and the incessant voices in town, and just kind of enjoys being back in nature.
Yeah, literally touching grass in some cases.
Quite literally just touching grass is one of the first things he does.
Well, I will say, and this is kind of one of those, this is me explaining a mechanic thing. Misha has been growing over the last couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she started off as like a kind of a cub, and she's kind of grown into like a bigger bear, and she's just continued to grow. It's not a case of she's suddenly gone from medium to large. It's just she's got to maturity now. And she's
just being kind of that's between them.
Yeah. It's just been a gradual thing. And it's one of those things where, you know, if you see someone every day, you don't notice how, you know, they gain a couple of inches of height over a couple of years. It's just, you don't notice it. But it does kind of occur to you that you are going to need a proper saddle for Misha now.
Yeah. So he does, and like he notes that while they're like kind of practicing and hunting.
Do I put it on the to buy list? Because considering I'm already writing one now.
I'm literally going to buy one next.
No. Put it on the list because I can give it a signature flair.
That's fine. But yeah, it's going to. He is going to set up a couple of like targets, or like designate a couple of targets, and they're going to practice kind of going around and like him throwing his axes and stuff, and her kind of combat moving. They'll probably at one point, if they spot some kind of large game, they'll go after that and not quite toy with it, but like turn it into like a proper pursuit.
Yeah.
So they can practice more. And he'll just do that for most of the night until he eventually passes out in some mud somewhere or a tree.
Well, give me a survival check then.
I can do that. Survival. I am decent at that. 28.
28? You're level 10 now. I gotta check.
Technically, my survival axe should have been equipped. So that would be a +1 on top of that as well. So 29.
Well, that will be a success. And if you want to bring some game back to town, or, you know, do what preparations you want to do with it out here, you absolutely can.
Yeah, he'll probably, if they catch like a stag or something, he'll dress it, and then he'll take it back to the White Deer Inn, not realizing that it's called White Deer Inn. He's bringing in a stag, but you know, screw it.
He'll be fine as long as it's not like a actual white stag.
No, he wouldn't hunt those.
Yeah.
I picture he's literally killed poachers over those before. But yeah, no, he'll sort like wander in the next like kind of early morning with a dressed down stag, be like, I brought you fish, now I brought you venison. And then order a pie, and he's not like a deal.
The innkeeper will be like, yeah, no, you're starting to turn out to be one of my best residents here.
Yeah. He'll grumble something and then just wait for his alcohol and his pie.
Breakfast beer.
He does order 3 pies for Misha, though, because she's a big girl now.
She's getting bigger, yeah.
Yeah. She needs extra.
Iravetto,
Oh, yes.
is there anything particular you want to do for the night, or are you just gonna have the big snooze?
She's doing what I'm doing, composing her restock list.
It's like, getting the list
do I have
ready.
time for like crafting or anything before sleep?
In
Because
this
I'll put that
evening,
on my list.
if you
just
want to
fill
craft
out.
one consumable, I will
Sure.
let you.
Okay.
I wouldn't call this like a full thing, but it's kind of like, you know,
No.
you're winding
While
down.
I'm doing my list, I can tinker.
Because I will say, when you return back to town to hunt down Chan and the ghost, the sun had only just set. So at this point,
Yes.
it's like it would only be like 8, 9 p.m. at the latest.
But we were so good at our job. Yes.
Well, it's not just that. You had an exhausting day.
I know. She's so sleepy.
Like, two
Yeah.
back-to-back
That's like her
major
nighttime
combats.
preparation, I guess.
Yeah. Just doing preparation stuff. Like.
Two?
I know there was more than that, but it was 2 major
It was
combats.
like 3 or 4.
There was like 5. You fought a
That was
Nagar.
because we fought the fucking ghost.
Yeah.
We fought the fungus.
Yeah.
We fought the fungus lady. We fought snakes. We fought the fae. We fought more fae. We fought robots. We didn't go up top yet, but there's probably something up there as well, let's be honest.
It's been a big day.
So many bosses.
And look, as you're kind of putting together the stock list and you're reflecting on all this, I can't help but feel like Iravetto would also be reflecting on just your adventures up to this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, this started off all the way back
She's
in...
thinking of party names. I already have a list to no. I'm compiling a list and I'll bring it later.
Did you see chat like spamming chat? I'm so sorry.
Chat has been coming up with some good ideas. But I as the GM, and I'm sure other people would want to know as well, how is Iravetto feeling about all this? Because you started all this out as a tourist. You just want to kind of see the world. And now you're kind of being pulled into this whole thing with the Sandpoint Devil and a grand conspiracy.
She totally enjoys the adventurer life. She likes it.
Yeah.
So she's not totally surprised that she's like, oh, I've fallen into adventuring. It's like, I kind of did it on purpose. But she definitely, like, I feel like she's weirdly had, like, some sort of pity for the Scannettis. Which is a little, like, seeing the other brother be so emotional and be like, oh, we're dealing with the curse. I like don't really give a shit about anything else. I just want to save my brother. That she was like, oof, I have a bunch of siblings. I get that.
Big oof.
And then seeing Chan like being possessed, being like, okay, wow, what a shitty dad to let this happen. She has dad, she gets that.
Yeah.
You know, he probably should do better. So she kind of feels a little sympathy for the brothers. Fuck the dad, but feels a little bit more sympathy for the brothers as things have like come out. She was definitely like, and it was also probably me being sick and stuff. I was like, let's just murder the fucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's kind of like opened up a little bit more to like, okay, maybe being bakers will be some solace for them and some calm. You know what I mean? But concerning the Dooms, she I think she really enjoys like the intrigue about it. Like, you know, like tourists read like all the stories and the shit. She's like, I'm involved in one right now.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So she's enjoying that. It stresses her hell, but she enjoys it.
I mean, it feels like, from what you're saying, like the pirates and the sailors who, you know, sail out into a storm. Like, it's stressful, it's annoying, it's painful, it's a struggle, but fuck do they love it.
Yeah, yeah. So a little bit of like an adrenaline junkie. Like it's like it hurts, but you know what? Let's get some more.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
What's next? What happens?
Yeah. She's like, where's the plot twist? I need more plot twist. She's waiting for the turn.
And I will say, as you're kind of doing up your list and you're thinking about all this, and you know, that feeling of excitement is kind of growing. There's a general sense that you do feel like this is all coming to an end soon.
I know. It's almost a little sad.
And
but like also she's like, if we can solve this, you know, the town will be happier. So
yeah. But I kind of imagine there's like also that sense of sadness. Because it's like you don't, this kind of adventure usually only happens to people once in their lifetimes. And you've had 2 of them.
I know. Oh, that's so true. Are we gonna retire after this? She's like, oh god, do I have to actually open up a shop in this town? I don't know if I could compete with the Skinettis if we can't bring them down. That feels like a risky business take.
I can arrange for them to be brought down.
What?
What?
Drink? What the fuck?
So speak as kind of the darker, more doubtful part of Iravetta's mind. There is that question that comes up. Is this as good as it'll get?
Are my punk adventures coming to an end?
Yeah.
Who knows? If she definitely feels it.
Yeah.
But she probably won't let it. You know what? She doesn't pray very often. Because Grandma and her aren't in like a praying relationship. But she'll probably give like a little word and be like, just questions.
Yeah.
Like wondering, you know, are they doing the right things? Are they following the right paths? Doing the things they're supposed to? Is it going to end soon and we'll be like left to do some mundane life here? That sort of things.
Just getting that sense of solace about the whole thing.
Yeah.
You do get the sensation or the feeling that someone is listening.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm doing it proud. I'm humiliating all the gods. Every god, apart from Nixie's, that I can get my hands on.
Well, speaking of Nixie, Nixie, you're going to sleep.
Yes. Yeah, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Which means I'm probably going to enter the dream world again.
Well, it was kind of an exhausting day.
It was.
And although I think you had a couple of first rank spells left, you were otherwise tapped out.
I was absolutely tapped out.
I think you had like 2 first rank spells, your cantrips, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's laid out differently again. What the hell? Ooh.
Some things might have changed. I haven't updated, I don't think. I'm due to do the update tomorrow.
Ooh. Okay.
But as you're kind of laying in bed, you do have this sensation of waking up. And it's still very late at night, midnight, probably later. Very dark, the moon is out. And you do kind of just see this kind of iridescent butterfly float down and land on your windowsill. What do you do?
I get up and I go towards it.
Go towards it? As you move towards the butterfly, you see the landscape of Sandpoint from outside the window spreading out before you. And with every step you take towards the butterfly, Sandpoint starts to kind of blur more and more and kind of drift off as you kind of see into this ethereal expanse of stars. And the butterfly is just kind of still sitting there serenely.
Wow. Nixie is used to these kind of weird dreams. I think she's just gonna keep pressing forward till she gets to the window sill.
It becomes very obvious you have not in fact woken up.
No. You're still asleep. Or sleepwalking. Shadron might open his eyes. She's just standing at the windowsill with her eyes closed.
Children sees the moth and smushes it.
Oh, no!
No, he would never. He would never. Ah, sleepwalking again. Sweet Nixie.
Gets at the club.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That took me out.
By the time you have actually reached the butterfly, though, the ethereal expanse outside of your window, like I said, has made it very obvious you are in the plane of dreams, or at least you're in that kind of halfway state. The path of stars in which Desner calls home, in many respects. But
I will reach out to touch the butterfly and ask my goddess at the same time if I'm doing the right thing.
as the GM, I have to ask, do you mean in this moment or just kind of in a more existential way?
More in an existential way. She's gonna touch the butterfly. That's not the issue.
As you reach down to touch the butterfly, it kind of aligns itself so it can alight onto your finger. And you hear a voice behind you saying, "Do you not think you're doing the right thing?"
Oh my goodness! I just died a little. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, what the fuck do I respond?
I mean, do you turn around?
Nope, Nixie's in panic mode.
Yeah.
She does not believe her mortal eyes are allowed to see the visions of her goddess.
I just high-five that shit.
I believe I'm doing most things to the best of my ability. I just worry for this place.
I've long since worried for Sandpoint as well. It's a small town. It doesn't deserve a lot of the pain and suffering it has been in the middle of for as long as it has. Abstelar has stood vigil at this place for a very long time and has done a very good job. But I'm glad that you're here, in this moment, at this time when Sandpoint needs it most. You have the opportunity to end this once and for all.
This is so exciting. I'm so sorry. I'm like fangirling.
You're fine.
Oh, goodness. Standing true, she will, her shoulders will kind of like round out a bit and she'll stand up a little taller as that, just those few words have like boosted a little bit of her confidence that was winded a little when she, went to rest since she exhausted herself so much. I hope I can do right by this place. Save as many people as I can and keep my party on their feet. I'm glad I worship you.
I'm glad you worship me too. Things I never thought I would say.
Your god is just listening to go.
The voice.
Shut up!
The voice does respond. This town has lived in restrained, held back by ancient curses, its history, the chains of the past. It's yearned for freedom for so long.
Well, I hope my party and I can bring that freedom to this group, to this town. And free it from everything that is holding it back.
The time will come, and it's soon.
Do you think I'm ready?
Do you?
I do.
And with that, you will wake up. It is early morning.
Yeah.
The sun is shining. You feel good and relaxed with that just general sense of warmth within yourself.
That was such a cute little interaction. I'm sorry. I'm so happy. I'm a mute, so I'm not giggling the entire time.
Look, when people are clerics, champions, that kind of thing, interactions with their gods, especially when they're getting into these kind of shenanigans, is going to happen. Like, the gods aren't necessarily going to step down from the heavens and walk around with you, but some interactions, I feel like it happens eventually. It's like warlocks in D&D. I don't understand how a warlock can go from level 1 to 20 and never meet their patron.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a whole kettle of fish that you don't want me going down.
Yeah, no, look,
Idiots.
I've experienced similar things in Pathfinder communities where it's like, you have a witch in your party. Do you have a plan for them meeting their patron at all? GMs, do you have a plan for that? Something.
That's my next actual D&D.
Well, witch is a really weird one too, because like I've read the witch fair bit because that's one of the characters I've contemplated playing. And like you literally, more so than any other class I've encountered in the TTRPG, you have a very direct connection with your patron.
Yeah.
Like your familiar is literally their avatar. So not having an interaction with your patron's like incredibly counterintuitive.
Yeah. That's mean. I did get all my spell slots. How dare?
But I'm not. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm not going down the rabbit hole.
That's fine.
I will rant for hours.
Now, with the new day having begun, there is a couple of things that you need to do, or at least one or two things you need to clean up. The first one, you now have all the parts of the sparrow, or the bird.
Yes.
You go that vault.
We can go to the guy down south who gave us the first bit and ask him to help us put together, because that was the job, right?
That was the job.
Tell her. What was it specifically? Just to tell him what it was?
Yeah, he wanted to know what it was and what it did.
Sure.
I'm just saying that motherfucker turns out. I'm just saying that shock of red hair, the slightly mystical thing. If he turns out to be like doing some fucking BBEG in plain sight things.
Well, we can go open the vault first and then show him if you want.
Well, part of the problem with that is that it's a clockwork device.
I love clockwork devices.
I think it's more if we use the bird, you don't get the bird back potentially.
Oh no, it's more that it's not a simple key. Like, you have to put the thing together and make sure that's working properly.
So probably need his help. He's a curio guy.
He's a curio guy and probably has a little bit more skill with crafting. You can attempt it, but there is the chance of breaking it.
Yeah. So let's not take that chance, because I would like to see what's in that vault.
And look, if I remember right, you did the perception checks at the time. He did see him on the up and up.
Mhm.
A dear for which character
it's
the
just-
patron is a god of food, they are a man witch. Yeah, look, I've heard people go, hey, can I have like a desert-based ground witch? And it's like, oh yeah, why's that? Say it, you know you want to. People wanting to
God damn
play
it.
sandwiches.
See, this is why I'm not going to play a witch in the next bit, because of the puns. I've copped it enough with Bishop.
Look,
Don't worry, the backup plan will give you plenty of ammunition.
yeah. I think you'll be fine. You're not gonna die quite yet.
The way I've been tempted to fate lately, dude, you never know.
Look, I've looked at some of the encounters that happen in the next 2 levels. It's gonna be interesting.
Yay!
But
All right, so yeah, we're gonna show Mr. Curio the clockwork. We're gonna open the vault. We still haven't found any of these Thessalonian weapons that Savar asked us to get, have we?
she's mostly been asking in regards to a loot type of thing, where it's kind of like if you find examples of old Thessalonian weaponry or armor, she would like to have a look at it.
Do we have any at the moment? We have a couple of weapons, but I don't think any of them are Thessalonian.
I will say
Well,
that the clockwork soldiers that you beat up
I
and
was
you
about
took
to say.
bits of them, they're glaives, Thessalonian.
Yeah. I was gonna ask because that whole thing was made by the Thessalonians.
Yes.
But
So
we
that
didn't
would be-
take. Did we take those weapons?
Oh yeah, we did.
Which weapons were they? I'm trying to figure out which ones were in those.
The halberds. Because they were big axes and Drunic wanted to
Oh,
know if he
we
could
only killed
repurpose
4 of them.
them.
So we only have 4.
There should be
I think
5, because there was
I
an
think
extra one
one
in the
of
boss
them-
battle.
broke.
Did they? Or- Should I change it to 5, or do we have 4?
Keep it at 4.
I don't remember any breaking.
Keep it at 4 just to be safe.
Yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, and also like the
If
bits of
people
the
want to
clockwork
correct
armor.
me, go watch the videos.
Yeah, go watch the VODs. All of them. All of them. I might
All
have
of them.
missed something and then you can correct me. But you'll have to watch all the VODs. Anyway.
Now that we're level 10 as well, we can do weapon upgrades, can't we?
Can we?
Level 10. Or is it the next one?
I
What-
think
what are you
it's
talking
12 when you get the next tier of like striking and so runes.
We got one of them. Like, we got one, remember? And you guys all told me to put it
Yeah.
on my thingy.
Where's weapon potency 2? No, weapon potency plus 2 is level 10.
There we go.
Oh, it is
Okay.
level
So we can
Oh,
buy
that means I can get
some.
armor potency.
Yeah. So,
So-
I'd like to do that, please.
So if you tell me what the rune costs, I'll buy them.
Well, the rune cost is 935 gold pieces.
Okay, yeah, we can get a couple. Let me just write it in.
By the way, Monsieur Obscura,
Yeah,
that spell that we talked about,
yeah.
was that put in or is that a future thing?
It should be on your list already.
No. It's not.
It's
I was just
not?
going to add it in. That's fine. There's no rush on it. It was just
What was-
more. I looked at your Patreon spell list. It wasn't in there.
Boop.
What was the cost again? 900 what?
935 gold pieces.
35. GP.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
Um,
Love it. Well, if you want to go and
Appreciate
see Voon first, because I think that'll be the easiest and fastest.
Sure.
Yes.
Going as a group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got no reason not to.
Yeah.
Armor potency is a little bit more expensive. Armor potency 2 is 1,060 gold.
Armor potency 2 is 11, but thanks to your new feat, Shadron, you can still get it.
I can make them. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, no, we can't unless Tara takes that as a skill feat as well.
Yeah, Aravetta, are you going
Ghoul.
to take the feat?
I mean, I can. What did I
If you've got your heart set on whatever you've taken as your skill feat, keep it. It's all good. Honestly, we can wait another level for armor potency +2.
It's more to the point that a rogue gets a skill feat every single level. So if anyone is in a position to take a skill feat for funsies,
I'll take it. What's it called? I'll just switch it out.
cooperative crafting.
Cooperative crafting, that's it.
Coop. How you spell that shit?
COOP.
Because
Hoop.
I was happy to take signature crafting if you didn't take cooperative this level, because signature crafting allows me to put flair with a flat check and then either roll on a table or choose if I critically succeed. And one of them is skillful. Item grants a +1 item bonus to one type of skill check, which is kind of cool. I think I'll take that next.
I don't know what it does, but I took it.
It means that we can do crafting together. We can pull our crafting check to make a single item, and it'll allow us to craft it at one level higher than what the highest level we currently have access to. So we could make level 11 items, runes, and whatnot when we work on it together. If we both.
So when I make consumables, does that change the consumables?
If I'm helping you make them, I don't know. I think I would need a recipe as well.
All right.
It would make it easier, because I believe the aid bonuses from cooperative crafting are a lot better.
Correct. If an ally is attempting to aid you with your crafting, ignore the -1 circumstance penalty if they roll a crit fail. If an ally also has the cooperative feat, you can choose to pool your resources and work on the same item together. You can only work on this with one ally this way. Both of you. If you both succeed, reduce the minimum time to craft an item by 1 day. And then when determining the level of the item, it's +1. And if you attempt to craft an item, it's a higher level than either of you.
Because
not so much for
consumable
consumables.
crafting is, my consumables are like 2 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
No, this would be for when we're like making bigger projects, like making Shadrin's armor or our armor a +2 potency or something like that. We could do that at level 11, but we do have to both succeed on our crafting test to do so.
Which,
My crafting is 20.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine is 19 or something.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah, because I'm a master. Oh no, 18 master. I did put a bump into my intelligence, which is a +2.
What's the room? So we're crafting. We still have to pay the cost. So what's the crafting cost of the armor room? So I can
armor is 1060, 1060.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, that's good for everyone. +1 to AC is huge.
You are
We
about
could
to
also
get
make
something of a
energy
payout as
absorbent,
well.
which is also fun.
Okay.
But Voon? Voon? Well, all of you enter his shop, and there's a delightful little tune that rings out as the door opens. And you see him, much as the picture shows him here, smiling brightly as you come in. It's early in the morning. He's probably looking a little bit too happy for this time of the morning, but, you know, they're a weird guy. It's fine. Hello there!
Yeah.
Welcome, dear adventurers. Have you brought me something wonderful?
He's not changed his stock. How dare he? Yes. We have potentially gathered all the pieces of our little trinket. We just have trouble putting it together. Or want to be particular on how we put it together.
Oh, well, you must show me.
Gather up all the pieces. Summon the head. Am I possessed?
You're not possessed. As the head does, like, the head rolls out from your extra dimensional space, I imagine there's a little bit of like sleeve pulling that happens as you do this.
It's sort of just like I flick my hand and it appears.
Yeah.
in my hand. It goes whoop.
He reaches out with his hand towards the head. He's wearing gloves.
Okay. You might get possessed.
Oh my. I did kind of notice the haunted aura about it.
Yeah, killings recently? This bad boy.
Oh, so this was responsible for it. Interesting.
Can I just put out the Druidics in the back of the shop, and he's not.
He's got his freaking axe ready.
He's literally just like, you know how you see like old cowboy, the Western flicks where they're tapping their fingers on the handle of the pistol. He's strumming his fingers on the handle of like one of his smaller throwing axes. He's like, if this goes south. So yes, he is technically hunted.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Absolutely fair. He takes a hold of the head and goes, well, no, this absolutely has recently been haunted. I feel as if there's still a spiritual connection, but it feels distant. Very distant.
Is it a way we can like remove that?
Oh, I think the soul, the spirit that is attached to this thing is very lost.
Just side-eye Shadowrun. Does that mean we can't get rid of it?
Oh, we could sever the connection, certainly.
Sick.
Looks at Nixie. We have a cleric.
But it won't be an issue in the short term either way. Whatever spirit or energy that's connected to this thing, it won't affect anything for quite a long way to go. But perhaps if you wish to visit Abstella at the cathedral for the next week, do a tinsy bit of an exorcism on it?
Nixie can do that. Once we're done with it, we can pass it on, I guess.
Well, he examines the head a little bit more closely. He gets out a crafter's eyepiece, kind of puts it on, and
I'll start telling him, I guess, what we know of it with the like who it was made by, the genie.
Can we just make sure we don't mention it's a key for a vault?
We have to tell him that, though. That was kind of the job, right?
He wanted to know what it is. Now, as far as all of you are aware, yes, it is a key, but first it's a songbird. It is a clockwork magical songbird that sings a song. It's just the song is probably the key to the vault.
Okay.
So you can tell him it's a songbird. You don't have to tell him it's the key to a vault as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he listens to your story as you kind of go through it. He's paying attention, and he does comment from time to time, but you can tell he's definitely focused. At one point, he kind of gets out the cleaning materials and starts to clear out some of the gunk and stuff that's kind of built up in these various pieces over time. But as you're regaling him of this whole story, he's just kind of going through the process of putting it all together.
Can I help him? Does he need help?
It doesn't look like he needs it. It's also kind of fiddly work.
Fiddly work. Okay.
Now, eventually he kind of sits up a little bit and goes, well, I have done most of the cleaning that's required, and we can start piecing this thing back together properly. It will take me about an hour to do that. You're welcome to stay in the store while I do that.
I would love to watch.
Well, that makes two of us then.
Yeah, Ayurveda wants to be, like, heavily involved.
Jared, like, kind of almost inaudibly, like, puffs under his voice, because he doesn't want to stay in the fucking store, but he also doesn't want to leave this thing with the fucking guy. So he's just gonna, like, begrudgingly get a little bit more comfortable against the door frame. I don't fucking trust it.
Why don't you trust him? What has he done to inure this amount of enmity?
Because A, there's a lot of backstabbing going on in this town.
No, that's
and
true.
B, I DM traitorous NPCs, so I assume every NPC is a traitor. It's self-inflicted PTSD.
Nixie would be training whilst you guys are doing this.
Would be what, sir?
Training with Monarch
Yep.
to get up more because she feels confident.
Get it up.
Get it up. Get that dick up. What?
Shadron actually might do the same thing. He wants to do some gate training, so he might train near where Nixie is, but far enough away that he doesn't
Suck her up.
suck her up into the labyrinth.
There's a grass bank next to the river behind his shop.
Get it up, suck it up.
God damn it.
Hey, at least with the labyrinth powers, there won't be much cleanup needed.
No, that's very true.
I don't know, because everybody likes to fiddle with the bodies.
Yeah, you want to say that again?
Everybody likes to fiddle with the bodies.
Yeah, like everyone likes to paint Druidic as the
God damn it. Our group, yeah, so we don't need like an innocent name. Our group's fucking weird.
No, you know what our group name should be? The Questionables.
Yeah.
You know what?
No, because again, that's not a good view when we sign contracts and get jobs.
Okay, well, I
that's horrible. We don't want people second guessing their involvement with us.
the soul bar.
Like it.
I dropped a lot of names. Just look through them.
Misha's 5.
Misha's
You're
5?
As in Ocean's 11, but Misha's 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
We all know Misha's the party leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I guess they're training, we're waiting.
Fair enough.
Oh, Aravet is helping.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get that crafting check from you, Aravetta.
Yay! What should be terrible?
Oh, ye of little faith.
I rarely have faith. God, I have so many screens up at the moment. I'm rerolling that.
You gotta re-roll it?
It's a 7! Is it pass, or do I have to reroll it?
That will not pass.
Yeah, I figured. Oh god, I have so many screens up, I can't use the pop-up. Roll. Oh, I have to put a point in. I didn't put the point in. Reroll. Point. Better. There we go. Something.
Well, with your 35, you are successful in aiding him. It is very fiddly work, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are points where you kind of have to put into a gripper type thing, so that the two of you can work on it. Mage hand works as well. It's just kind of a splitting of your focus.
Yeah.
Questions.
But after a
Questions?
little while, you do complete it. But before we get to your eureka moment of finishing it, I will kind of step to where Nixie and Shadron are currently practicing. And Shadron, I know we discussed this beforehand, but Shadron's gone through a little bit of retraining, and this kind of training sequence kind of explains a lot of it.
Oh yeah, Shadron's gonna not be near any trees as Nixie is throwing her dagger around, but if you look over Nixie, you'll see Shadron does his normal thing where he opens up a metal gate and particles of metal like either separate from his body or pull up from the ground, iron from the ground, and starts flying around him. But then he goes still for a second, and starts to move his hands in a different way that he normally does, and his metal starts to heat up, and then along with metal particles that start flying around him, you see sparks and embers and flames start to shoot up and corporeate in the air, and all of a sudden he's got this tempest of metal and fire that is swirling around him, and then it dims and slows, and he's got this his whole body is kind of like coursing with this flame. It's like embers are just lighting up and sparking off his armor as he's standing there and looking at his hands as he's turning air into fire around him, and then quenching it, and then turning it into fire around him, and then part of his ironwood starts to catch alight, and he's like, "Oh no!" and he like pats it out, and then he realizes it wasn't actually doing anything bad, and he goes, I guess that is unavoidable now. Well, this is interesting. My gates, I'm seeing another plane that I have never before." As he's tapping into the elemental plane of fire, as he's coursing it around him with his metal.
Are you okay?
I think so. What happened last night, peering into the labyrinth, that is what happened with the ghost. I haven't really talked about it yet because I did not know what it all meant, but it realized there are more doors I can open than just the elemental plane of metal. And he did a little bit of retraining overnight, and is now able to tap into the elemental plane of fire and has some fun new tricks he can do.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nixie's
Do you get that
throwing
one
up.
feat Do you get that one feat that we talked about when you were first contemplating elements? And we're like, that.
No, because that is a fire earth composite impulse. This one, I've got a fun fire metal one, which I'm looking forward to doing, and then I think I've got one other fire impulse, and he's actually got 2 new stances now. So he can actually now start swapping between stances, whereas before he just had that magnetic aura. But he swapped that one out with the gate training to a fire stance instead.
That's cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because I found that with Shadron, I didn't really do too much kineticist stuff, and I always leaned on grappling because, honestly, it was a bit of the impulses that I took in combination with what I had in my arsenal. It's like, cool, I can either do damage in different kind of ways, or I could just grapple things. And most of the time it's like, well, I don't really need to do different kinds of damage. I'm just going to grapple. Yeah. So with the retraining, I kind of focused on, well, what is something I can tap into that gives me more versatility that I can use to do a little bit more control. And so being the party's shield, he wants to not only be able to protect other people but control as well. So he's got some cool stuff that will help everyone in battles, and he's going to focus on taking a few more things that he can do rather than just grapple. He's now going to be able to achieve the same sort of things but in different ways.
That's cool.
But yeah, I'm really excited. His fire plane is kind of fun. I'm looking forward to trying that out.
Well, as the training for the 2 of you finish, because Nixie, I think you picked up a +1 to strength as a part of your level up.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel stronger, which is nice and everything. But can I get a perception check from you, please?
Yes. I guess, which is nice and everything. That is the eyeball. Wait. That is a save, isn't it?
That's just a blind perception check. I'll reveal it. It's fine. With your 33, it's as the 2 of you are kind of departing from the training area and going back to the store. Nixie, you notice where Shadron was standing and experimenting with this new fire. There's a strange way in which the ash or the burns around the area where he was practicing has kind of fallen. Now, usually it would fall in kind of like, not so much fall, it would be in like a blast or a kind of, you'd have the burns going out in concentric circles to kind of represent as the fire has gone out and the heat has burned the grass. The marks left behind by Shadron here, you can't help but notice that they are very maze-like in their pattern.
Ooh.
Oh.
No real beginning or end to it.
Yes, I'm taking a note of that.
Yep. Just a small little thing.
It's a small little...
Yeah, I don't think Shadron will see that or notice that at all.
Yeah. Well, returning to the store. Iravata.
Yeah.
You and Voon have managed to complete the songbird. And
Yay.
he plucks from his apron what looks to be a very old turning key. One you would expect for a clockwork device such as this.
So he had the other piece.
He had the final piece to wind it up, yes.
Yeah. Naughty.
Well, if you had assembled it all on your own, you would have had
You
to...
wouldn't be able to turn it on.
Well, you would have had to figure out a workaround, which you could have, but... He kind of smiles at you as he plucks it out and says, "Never can be too careful."
I agree.
And he gives it a couple of turns. Now, I'm pretty sure...
I vaguely heard it. Let me turn it up more.
I'm gonna turn it up on my end as well.
Okay.
It's a birdie.
What? That's so cute.
That's what I hear.
That's so interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cool. Dance of Ruin.
But
Did the bird blow up, or was that just...
I think it just performed the Song of Storms.
do-do-do, do-do-do. But it begins to kind of sing and flutter a little bit. It does something akin to a dance, you think? And Voon kind of smiles as he watches it do its thing. And he says, "Clockwork is so remarkable. In normal cases, it wouldn't be able to do something with such grace and beauty. But the magic infused within allows it to do so much more. Thank you for showing this to me. I will cherish this memory forever."
Oh. Does he seem genuine when he says that?
I mean, if you're sus...
Or is he being like sarcastic or something, like, or like putting on a face?
He seems pretty genuine.
Okay, awesome. Then Arabetta is just as genuine because she thinks it's awesome as well.
Because it is kind of an awesome thing to kind of watch and see this little bit of ingenuity be kind of displayed. Like, this is an ancient thing as well, from thousands of years ago. This is history, this is art, this is a thing that would be in a museum. And between the two of you and the efforts of your group, you've managed to bring it back to working order. But once it kind of finishes its little dance and its song, it comes to rest again, and he gives the bird back to you. Now complete.
Oh. Thank you.
Now,
Now he kills us all and takes it for himself.
so paranoid, geez.
He was the cardinal all along.
It's the
It was the red hair. It was the red hair, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, what else do we have to do in town?
Well,
We have to go talk to a child.
the child?
make sure she got home.
Which child is this? The victim?
The woman. The woman.
Potential
the
victim?
Woman. Potential victim? What?
Okay.
No,
which,
true. We have to find the person that nearly got killed by the killer. But no, I mean the kid that went to the pit, whatever her fucking name is.
Oh.
The old songbird, because she was called a songbird by that person.
Well, I have a question then. Do you want to look into that first, or do you want to pop open this vault?
Well, we need to go back to the pit. We have to assume there's going to be a fight.
You're all full of vim and vigor.
You said we were getting paid. From where?
I said
If
you
you
would
want
be
me to
getting
buy
a
everything
payout.
that we have on the list, we need more money.
Well, what's usually in a vault?
Oh, true.
Treasure.
Then do I buy the shit after the vault?
I think we might as well go to the vault. Everyone's got all their resources.
Okay, we
We're
have
currently not
one
pressed for time.
enlarged. We have one enlarged scroll, which we can use if we need. Nixie doesn't have any more heal scrolls.
If it helps, I've already put all of you through a big vault-based boss fight. I'm not going to do it to you again.
Okay, then fine, let's go. Premonition from Grandma. We'll be fine. Let's go.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah,
I'm fine if-
Hit
I'm
shitter.
fine if there's a fight.
Me too.
Good. It means I can continue compiling my list.
with that said, we are going to go on our short little break, because it is about that time. As I mentioned to a couple of people in Dwarf Stream and Offline and Otherwhere, you don't really have to worry about hero points too much tonight. I know Ear Valor is down to nothing again, but there's no extreme dangers in their future. Or at least for this session anyway.
Hey, you don't have to use hero points for just extreme changes.
Oh no, that's very
I
true.
used it literally on crafting.
Which is a fair reason to use it. But we are going to take our short 10-minute break so we can run those ads and all those other fun things. And we'll be back afterwards. So, hope to see you on the other side.
I'm gonna order dinner.
Fair enough. Alright, see you all soon.
I'm here.
Hello, we have returned. I think we're still
So
waiting.
rude. We're gonna start without me.
I was about to say we're going to be starting without Nixie, but no, we're good. We're good.
Rude.
What do you mean rude?
Rude.
So, the big question I have, any preparations before you go to the vault?
We
What
spent 3 days
preparations
crafting.
do we have?
Sorry,
we
what?
need more healing scrolls.
You want to buy? Okay, so I'll separate the healing scrolls that I have here, and I'll buy them. So let's say we buy them, and I'll just fit it.
I wanted to drop by Savars to show off the weapons
Yeah.
that we got.
Oh,
And-
yeah. You guys can
And
do
then
that.
whether from Savar or from Shadron or from Eraveta, I need the Ursine Bardin on Bisha modified to accommodate a saddle.
Well, you can probably put the order in for a lot of those, and they'll start getting work started on them.
Well, Shadron wanted to make it, right? What would that item be?
I would have made it if we didn't take the crafting, because all it would have been is like I could make the item and then I roll a flat check. If I make the flat check, I get to either roll on a table to give it special properties. One of them is like when the item's not being held or used, it dances. But the 10 on that one is it gives a +1 to a skill check. So that's probably what he's going to take at his next level up. But right now, just making it or buying it doesn't make a difference. It's only once I get that feat, I can start doing a signature flare on items.
Yeah.
Copy.
Well.
Paste. Times.
But regardless, I'm going to Savage.
You want just like 3 of each, babe? 2, no, times 3.
3 of each is in like the runes?
The healing. The runes. 3 of the
It's like,
runes.
what?
I wish.
Not impossible,
No.
but still.
No, I'll get 3 of each of the healing. So there's a level 1, level 2, level 3 version. 3 of them. 3 of each. So she's got like stocked out scrolls. Do we want anything else? We have healing potions. Anybody want anything else? So just the healing potion, just the healing scrolls. Asking for the barding, you want it now? We could just buy
I've got
one.
the barding, I just want it modified with a saddle.
Yeah, so
The saddle's
we could
easily
get that
done.
done now.
Yeah.
How much would that be?
Oh, it wouldn't cost anything. It's just a matter of
Okay,
attaching
cool.
the saddle to it.
There you go. There you go. You're done. Oh wait, do we have to buy the saddle?
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm being pedantic because I'm writing
I know.
the list.
No, it's fine. To explain, botting usually includes the saddle as just like a point of note or a point of fact. It's rare that a saddle is considered separate from the botting. And usually it has to do with, it's a specific saddle or a magical item of some sort. Like the Wave Rider saddle, I think, is one of them. I should have all the companion items memorized. There's only like 12 of them. Not
Or you
better
could
about that.
just not have it memorized, and that's completely fine too.
Yep, no, that's very true.
Yeah. That's what the compendiums are for. Six. 90. I mean, unless anyone wants anything else particular, because I can buy the scrolls and stuff, the other scrolls that I want to get after the thingy.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need.
Okay.
Well,
Then I'll just buy the 130 gold worth of scrolls, healing scrolls for Nixie. And I will put them in here.
Well, are we ready to do the map transition?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're doing Zavar after the vault?
We'll do Savar after the vault because I'm just looking at the time.
Okay.
Make sure
Easy done.
we get all this settled.
Because you put the stock for the. Oh wait. Oh, it's fine. This thing didn't close. Okay. Just because you put Absolar stock to infinite, the slide scroll is crazy. You got the 99,999.
The Procreator, also thank you for the subscribble.
Is it taking them out? Close that. Sell item.
Let's switch over to the dungeon.
That's fine.
Well,
Just
after traversing your way back to the pit for the teleportation and back down to the level of which you're aware of, you find yourselves back in front of the singing door, the way into the vault. Well, do you activate the bird?
yes. I will state we didn't clear the floor, I don't think. Did we? Because
Yeah.
there was the north section.
You
The
cleared
north
it.
section was clear? Okay, okay.
Yeah, because the north section just doubled back.
I don't know, it's just like a bunch of tunnels, so. But awesome.
Just making sure I'm not missing a thing. As you activate the songbird, the sun carved on the bronze disc of the door begins to grow brighter until the entire surface glows with a light that's almost painful to look at. This glow persists for what feels like a minute. And as it does, Iravetta and Nixie, actually all of you can do this. You can do your magic checks. So Nixie, this will be a religion. Iravetta, this will be...
Crafty?
Yes, because you have the feat that allows you to do that.
You knocked me into a 20. Thanks.
You're welcome. I rolled a 19.
20 and a 19. That is literally the game going, they're going to know this shit.
Yeah, no, they're absolutely going to know this shit. As you kind of activate the bird, you notice this isn't actually a door.
Oh.
It's a teleportation circle.
Oh, another one?
If you touch...
Oh, not the same.
If you touch the disc, it will teleport you to the inside of the vault. This is probably how it's remained unsealed for as long as it has.
Okay.
Do you touch it?
Cool. Hell yeah. Can we all touch it?
Yeah.
We all touch
On
it.
3.
On 3, high five the wall.
Okay.
Misha, put your paw.
Yeah, Janek will touch it as well.
Yeah.
Bad idea. It's not that no one's gotten into it, it's no one's gotten back out.
Maybe.
Boop.
Does this change the map?
Now, theoretically, you should be able to move your token to the pink area you see before you.
I'm in the pink area.
Not doing the thing?
Not doing the thing.
I'm not teleporting people, no.
If this takes us to a new map, I do have questions, because there's this still unlocked door over here. We could not open.
Alright, we do this manual.
Not the manual.
Yeah, there's still that door down in the southwest.
Yeah, I assume the vault is in this space, but there's also this door, which is confusing. Whether there's like another entrance somewhere here, or... Oh, that's what I have to buy! I definitely bought that before we left. Frickin' new lockpicks.
And before I get told later on, oh, this is how you do it, and I've just been dumb. Well, let's bring you all through.
Meow.
Oh my.
Oh, statues.
I
Oh,
think
but make
Nixie
sure
is in
I'm
there
not standing in front
somewhere.
of them.
I think I am. I'm like
Very
stuck
cool.
underneath Misha.
Okay.
Get
Use
out.
your keyboard to move.
Person.
Oh, there we go. It wasn't
That
letting me.
person? Where?
Boop.
Oh, he's just, oh, he's so cute!
It's not letting me.
He's a little fly man.
You should be able to move. You should
Yeah, I
not
can't
touch
move.
you.
Can't move my character.
Found you might need a reload.
Oh, there we go. Now I can. Oh, for fuck's sake.
GM interventions.
I'm still reload because I can't use my
For the
keys.
sake of camera, Drew didn't move to the middle of the room, but he's actually here.
Yep.
I don't want to be in front of these statues.
Well,
I don't like it.
as you enter the room, a set of 4 stone pillars carved to resemble stacks of gears piled one on top of the other support this large chamber's vaulted 30-foot high ceiling. To the north and south stand low stone pedestals, atop which are mounted different statues of imperious-looking wizardry figures. A softly glowing 8-foot diameter bronze disc depicting a circle surrounded by 7 hooked lines sits in the eastern wall, while to the west, a long curved shelf contains dozens of valuable looking treasures. And as you all kind of take in this scene, a bug-like creature steps forward.
Hi.
Welcome all to my mistress's vault.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
I feel as if you're all intruders here, but mortals
no.
are prone to mistakes.
No, we totally got permission. From the person that made the key.
Give me a deception check.
Well, we got permission. That's not a deception, but it's not really
you got
a deception.
You got permission from the long dead original constructor of this vault.
From the one that made the key. It was the genie fight deception. Is fine. It's like
It's safe to assume while she's rolling that these are the 8 Thessalonian Lords of Sin, right?
They do depict all 8. Well, they depict 7 of the Rune Lords.
Plus
her, I assume.
Yes.
yeah.
The 8th one, particularly to the southwest here, does in fact depict who you have come to know as Lila LaRue, the Rune Lord of Divination.
Oh.
I actually have to compare that now. Jeez.
Just out of curiosity, you know what's the name of the grumpy old lady one that's invading the north?
Bellamarius.
Yeah, Drunic is going to stare that statue down and flip it off.
This one.
Good deal. He's flipping that off and staring it down.
Because all these statues are
okay.
actually labeled.
Oh, cool.
The creature kind of squints a little at your ear, Vetter, as if they don't quite believe you. But then they kind of think about it for a couple of moments and go, well, the mistress was very keen on foresight and preparing for the future. You
Good
may
for you.
examine the things about this room, if you so wish.
What are the examine as in just look, don't touch?
They still belong to my mistress.
Is your mistress here?
Oh no, she is long dead.
So isn't it kind of a waste?
The creature produces a contract.
Do you just stay here? Okay.
The creature produces a contract, the one that you can see in the picture there. And he points to a particular section on it that suggests that they are here to protect her belongings until she returns for them.
So
And
you
you may
just
take
sitting
anything
here?
but the lamp.
So you're just hanging about here? How do you
Correct.
know she'll return?
I don't know she'll return. That's not the point.
So
It's a devil, Tara. The contract doesn't have to make sense, but it is the
he's a
contract.
devil? Is he a devil?
Religion check. Nixie, you can do this as well.
Sorry, I'm making assumptions. I saw a fiendish-looking creature contract. My brain was like,
What do you
it's a...
mean? He's just a little fly man.
Just a little
Don't be
guy.
so... Yeah, Jesus. Oh,
Could
there's a
absolutely be a
fiend.
fae.
Yeah, exactly, you fuck.
Shadrin, you could also use your Iron Way lore for this as well.
I finally have more than a
I
plus
could
one
point
for
out that I'm also
religion-ish.
basing that on the fact that the Thessalonians frequently use devils and demons.
Would
But
that be
yeah, right.
nature?
I'm jumping to conclusions, sure.
Nature or religion? Religion's probably better, though.
I will accept a harder DC and roll nature.
Okay.
because my religion is a +4.
Nixie and
Big
Druidic?
difference. 18 plus 4.
Druidic isn't trying to figure this out. Michael's making assumptions. Druidic is just like, look at something I might have to kill.
Well, I don't want to kill him.
Nixie?
Though.
Are you there or muted? Muted. That's fine. All right. Well, Iravetta, you have succeeded on this, or at least to a degree. This is a fiend. Specifically, it is a demon. I will also say that everything in this room is impeccable.
Very cool.
Dusted,
He's a great
organized.
housekeeper.
Yeah. Whoever they are, they have made sure that this vault has been well looked after for the many, many centuries that have passed.
Can I, look at his contract?
You could have a quick look
read
at
it?
it.
Yeah.
Society or legal lore, if you have it.
I don't have legal law, but I have society.
I have to bring it up from
Tourism?
time to time because there is
I know.
specifically a background that gives you that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's poopy.
Well, that
You got hero points, don't you?
you do.
Do I?
You have 2 of them.
Oh, sick.
I
Oh,
gave
yeah,
you
I'll
one from the
reroll that.
break, and then someone took pity on you.
Gotta love the pity points. Mr. Fly, you got to move out of the box. This way. I rolled the same.
Oh, Foundry. Don't ever change.
Oh, Foundry.
Or do.
Or do. It's definitely a demonic contract.
Sick.
I will say a
Nixie's
lot of it
gonna
has
go.
faded.
Nixie wants to have a little read if she can.
Yep. Nixie, give me a religion and a society check. Religion is for identifying the creature. Society is for the contract.
Yeah. Religion.
Oh god.
Jeez, you rolled the same thing.
I love that for us.
So good. No, you rolled the same thing twice. I did poorly.
I
Just
did a
different
17 and a
modifiers.
17.
Well, we'll start with a religion check. This is a type of demonic fiend known as a Coloxis.
Cool.
Oh.
They are manipulators, schemers, and they are usually born from destructively vain souls. All right, religion check.
You were explaining things to me, yes.
I was explaining things.
She did the religion check.
For the most part, these demons are well known for being fastidious cleaners and kind of do not like being in the abyss. So they like to get away from it.
We could totally hire him, my guy. We have a
Yeah.
house. We have a little room that he could just clean.
do.
It's constantly filled with blood.
You know what?
Yep.
You know what? If Shadron can control the chaos in that way, then I think he'd be
We
okay
hire
with
the
that.
man.
Yeah.
I will ask him, what do you get out of standing here and cleaning her shit?
Well, cleanliness is its own reward.
Now Nixie
Is he
will
like
bring her
disgusted with
contract.
us because we're always grimy?
Nixie's not.
They are kind of looking you over here, Iravetta, like all of you.
Hey, I have presentation.
Yeah.
Nixie's clean. She would have had a bath that morning.
I'm
Druidic's
cleaning
not.
Yeah. Drunic
Of
absolutely
course.
would not be.
If he thinks I'm dirty,
I put some mud and dirt and dried blood and shit on him. There's
I would
probably
love to
like
see
a
him
little bit of
clean
sinew in like one of his beard hairs from like where he was like dressing down the elk.
literally we'd be like, challenge? You want to clean the dwarf?
They do kind of take a second look over Trudic, and there is a point where they just kind of get out a little hanky and kind of put the hanky over their mouth for a couple of moments. You know, that kind of universal symbol of I'm a little bit grossed out here.
I'll position Trudic, clean him up.
Trudic literally shrugs at him.
Well, you're clean now, so haha.
Now, Nixie.
Okay.
The contract. This contract does bind this demon to this location for pretty much the rest of time. This was intended to be the Rune Lord's immortal and eternal vault, where even if she was to perish, those things from her life would be kept here. And this demon would look after him for the rest of time.
Okay.
That said,
Does he have a...
you could just banish the thing.
Oh, but he doesn't like it there. He's like, that place is gross.
Nixie's looking over the contract. Is there a way to rework the contract so he can clean wherever he likes?
Not really.
And not just this fort.
Is it tied to the place or tied to the items? Because we could offer him a proposition that we relocate everything in the vault into our dimensional space, and then he can protect and clean it in our space, and we just, take things when we need it and bring them back.
Well, the question there is, what if there are things you wish to sell?
Yeah. Most of the gold.
We just say that we're still using them, and one day they'll come back.
Legitimately, would he be interested instead of being here to be like in a place where we would actually be helpful having someone clean?
Give me a
The alternative
perception
is
check.
Shadron sees this as a demon.
Rather than sitting in a place that never changes, you might get a view occasionally.
Give me a perception check. This is something of a sense motive thing.
God damn it.
Because my thing is, Shadron might be like, they're a fiend, they have to die. Ayurveda is very much of like, just because you're a fiend doesn't technically mean that you're like the worst thing ever. And like this guy embodiment is like, I hate home. I hate that place. I would rather be out here doing my own thing.
To be fair, most demons are like that.
Well, Iraveta.
Yeah, but
We
can't
are
judge
back
them
around.
just because they're a demon.
Iraveta, with your 35, at this point, you and your group have encountered various creatures and things that have been bound to locations within this expanse of dungeon. Most of them have been very eager to get out as quickly as possible. Like, they want to leave, they don't want to be bound anymore. Or they have gone mad with their own isolation. Our girl here, completely in control of her faculties, seems content, happy, kind of vibing out, like, by the looks of things.
Come vibe with
enjoys
things
it
that
here.
maybe change occasionally, rather than a place that is ever still. Because let's be honest, this place is boring as fuck.
Would you like to give me a diplomacy check?
Also, is there a bed in here? Because I can guarantee you, there's a bed in our place.
You'll assume I
I just
sleep.
want a maid.
Honestly, I think it's so cool to have someone that we're like, hey, we're gonna go hide in our hole in the wall, and there's just like a guy there, a lady there who just like takes care of the place.
Once again, you'll assume I sleep.
What did you say?
Diplomancy!
Yeah. I mean, beds don't have to be. Oh!
Ayurveda casts Diplomancy.
I'm sorry. Can you hear the silence? Can you hear the silence?
A little
Wasn't
bit,
supposed
yes.
to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. I just pitch it like an ever-changing adventure where she doesn't have to leave the room if she doesn't want to, but she can like look around.
I am
like,
bound to this
hey.
place and quite happy for it. If you wish to amend my contract in order to assign me with more work, that is acceptable.
Guys,
Oh.
guys.
I
say
may
yes.
be able to bend the location to match a
Yep.
different space in the plains.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So like, you
I'm
come work
not
for us
saying
instead.
shit.
Hey, Shadran,
Come work for us instead.
Hmm.
you have the opportunity here to do the funniest thing ever.
I don't. Like, my thought was I can just, like, somehow merge this room with our room.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
we
I
have
don't
to,
know if
I
that's
don't want
the
it to
funny
say that
thing
we
you're
can't
thinking
use
of.
the items in it, though. That's the only thing.
True.
So, in order to, this creature has the ability to travel between planes. It is
Sick.
bound to this place, so that is how it can kind of go from wherever it stays, its own little pocket dimension or home, or even if this is its home. And, you know, the abyss, it just doesn't want to go back there. But if you have it sign over to looking after another place, such as your own vault, you could very well just insert a different location in the center there between A and B and just make them lost
Yeah,
forever.
that's what he's.
No!
Oh.
Stop making souls lost!
I don't think that would be his intent, because his whole deal isn't so much about eradicating and destroying chaos; it's controlling it. So, everything's got its place in the universe. So beings that come into our realm aren't supposed to be there. So usually the easiest way to deal with them is to destroy them. But if he's able to, I don't know. I don't think he would intentionally do that, but considering I'd probably have to roll some kind of labyrinth check, it may just happen. And if it does, well, at least the bug won't be here anymore.
In this particular instance, it would involve intention. So you would have to actively want to do this. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine. It's all good. But it is possible to amend the contract.
Yeah, no, he'd be happy to amend the contract. Whether or not, I don't think he's got a deceiving bone in his body. So if he was intending to do that, he'd just be like telling everyone that he'd be sending him back to his own plane rather than just getting him lost somewhere else. As funny as it would be, but I think the idea of having our own butler.
Before we enlist service, do you have a name? Did they say a name? Did they have a name?
Your rudeness knows no bounds.
We're trying to get better.
My name is Commendy.
That's cute. Oh.
With a C,
I wanna
with a
have the
K.
With a C.
I
Give me a
want
second.
friend in our little home.
I want to help the bug.
Let's be honest, it'll be so much more interesting.
I will say, Nixie, on the grand scale of demons and fiends, none of them are good per se, but Coloxis kind of represent this weird paradox where they're kind of evil and demons, but just in the worst OCD kind of way. Like, they're the kind of people who like to keep an area clean and tidy, but if you walk through with muddy shoes, they will just stab you in the throat.
So we have someone to nag Drunic about the blood. We got it.
So every time we pour it in there while we're bloody, we'll just have a 50-50 chance they'll try and shank us.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, not if they're on the contract.
They can fucking
Fine.
try.
Yeah, and then you can kill them if they attack you. But otherwise, I feel like they'd just be like, the housekeeper for our little zone that just like absolutely groans every time we come in after a battle.
Well, they get excited because the contract says that they can clean us. So while we're like lying down and resting, they're like going over and cleaning us.
Can we add to the contract that they can't clean Drunic?
No, Drunic, you require it.
Well, I'm not sleeping in the fucking thing then.
I don't think you'd want to. In some very real ways.
I think the space is more like a short rest zone if we're in a dangerous area. It's not a place we have a long rest in. Not really.
One last thing for you,
we could if we
Nixie.
needed to.
We could.
Mm-hmm.
Colossus demons are creature level 12. So if you were to kind of fight this thing, it would be a fight. You'd probably win just because you're outnumbered, but it would be a fight.
So they are higher than us. So friend with benefits. Those benefits
I don't want
are
to hear
keeping
the
everything
term friend with
color-coded.
benefits in relation
No,
to
the benefits are
okay?
them keeping everything in the room color-coded and organized, which honestly is pretty hot.
Yeah.
The feng shui of that room will be perfect.
Nixie will
I'm
relate
down.
that
I'm
as-
down to change the contract. But
was
it
that?
should be a party consensus.
What was that, Nixie?
I said Nixie will relay that, like softly, just whoever's closest to her,
Yeah.
about let's not try and fight this thing. Let's change the contract. I vote contract.
Same.
I abstain from voting.
Michael!
Coward.
Cannot.
Shadron.
I am not against the idea. Either way, we will see it that they are in a position where they cannot do harm on the mortal realm.
And that is the upper point. Very well then, I shall amend the contract. She goes over to the writing bench.
Yay!
It begins to kind of create the sections on the contract. Now, this will mean that I have access to this vault and to your own vault.
Wait, does this mean we can't still take the stuff from here?
You will be the owner of said vaults.
Oh, hell yeah, we have two? Sick!
Do you have the ability to make it so we can pass through to this vault as well from another plane?
I do, as that is kind of how you got here in the first place.
Songbird.
Could we have like
Well,
a
and
songbird door in our room?
Like
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
second room.
thinking.
A vault within a vault?
There is something inside of you, Shadron, that seems to kind of vibrate with joy.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a house. Just you wait. We're gonna have so many rooms.
Oh my
We're
god,
gonna
I'm so excited.
I'm just
Eventually,
saying, if
able to
we,
move it into
I'm so
one of these
excited for
cities.
interior
Yeah.
decorating.
so two things. A, this vault's going to be really fucking secure if you have to go through another vault to get into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Secondly, what you're describing is you're just going to build Hal's moving castle with the door.
Oh, yes!
Okay.
I'm so happy.
And the only way you can enter it is through my body.
Wow.
Because the
That's the
pile driver is
euphemism and a
embedded
half.
in his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you have to you tap the hammer on the wall.
You've got to use Shadron's pile driver to get inside the house.
There we go. Where's
Yeah.
the bottle
There we go.
sound alert? I know Dwarf has it on his channel.
What, sexy
Yeah.
bottle?
Yeah.
we have sexy
Yeah,
bottles.
yeah,
All right. Well, in light of that, She gives a bow to you, Iravetta.
I give her one back and pass her. No, I haven't finished them yet. Oh, the chest! Oh my god. I'm so excited. You have no idea. You have no idea. Oh god, there's chests everywhere.
There are so many chests. Now, for chat. Oh, we already have things being moved to stash.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I will open the big one.
I haven't moved the big one yet.
Yeah, I will open the big one for everyone over on Twitch.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of stuff in here. This is the big payout for Seven Dooms of Sandpoint.
There's so many runes on these weapons. Like, there's different runes on all these weapons.
Each one of those weapons is representative of one of the 8 Rune Lords. They are very thorough recreations of their own iconic weaponry.
It's very cool. Oh, she can, like, tell us about items and stuff. Oh, I love it.
From the contract, part of her job was keeping the place clean and tidy. The other part was, in fact, curation.
Ugh. I have my fist balled up so hard.
I've given the loot
It's so
goblin
satisfying.
help chat.
Not loot. You've given us the curator, basically. Little curator for when we have little stops. We're like, hey, we found this thing.
I like how I open up all the loot containers in the room and half of them are already fucking empty.
Yeah, I was gonna go for each of them.
Empty.
Yeah.
Well, they're in the stash.
No, sorry. I thought Tara had beat me to the punch and had already been looting all the fucking boxes.
Oh yeah, no, she has.
I was like,
Yeah,
she's
they're in
just
the
literally...
They're named differently, so they're sort of.
Oh god.
So there's a bunch of, like, the Rancier, the Halberd.
Because
Yeah, we got 2 of them.
there are rune lords that
Two
were
of each
known
of
for
them.
using polearms instead of staves, and were trained as such.
Yeah. So they're all the ones at the top, because we got there's one of each of them, and they're bulk too. So it's from the Grievous to the Shock. So you can still show chat. They're just all together now.
Okay.
All together now.
I'm not sure of what their modern day evaluation would be, but also please understand if Lila LaRue is to return, she is also an owner of this vault and will be able to claim her things back.
Her things, right? Not like if we put stuff in here as well.
She owns this vault and all belongings within it.
Okay, but she doesn't own the stuff in our room.
The 2 vaults are connected, as well
fuck.
as per the contract.
Well, fuck.
We'll just make sure she don't come back. Fuck.
Can we take her off the contract?
The contract cannot be altered, but it can be amended. Your name was simply added.
We can amend the contract to specify locations. Clearly, it's a separate entity in space, and we can have ownership of this and her not ownership of other rooms other than the vault.
Well, he said the vault and our room now are one and the same. That's what she said.
It's fine. We just make sure she doesn't come back. If she does, we kill her. Then we have the sole ownership.
True.
Just gotta make sure she doesn't come back. Rune lords don't come back at all. That never happens, do that? Does it?
Yeah, what's our next campaign?
The next campaign is we are in the vault when she comes back, and then she owns us, and then we just go and do errands for her.
Oh boy.
Well, no, I'm not going to objectify all of you. Jeez.
Just the bear.
Wow. Objectifying Drunic's wife.
God damn it.
But yeah, there's a shock, rancier, a merciful halberd, a
There's
corrosive log
so much
spear,
in
a
there.
dragon's bane.
We're going to be able to sell all
a
of it.
flickering
There's
thingy,
so
a
many
wounding
cool
scythe,
things.
a shifting
Right.
glaive, a grievous. I can't even say some of these. So there's 8 weapons there with the +1 and a rune concerning the rune lords.
As a collection, they also have significant historical and financial value.
Yes, I can definitely
Sure.
see old man getting a little hot and bothered by them.
And I will say, you are all at least partially experts in Thessalonian lore at this point. These do seem to be perfect recreations.
You have a lot of
Wasn't it
knowledge
golden
of.
Shattered?
There's some loose golden gems. Oh, this was more just me doing dialogue with him because I figure, her,
lady.
that Shadron will probably like go inside the shared space at nighttime now just to like converse with her and learn more about traveling between different planes, controlling, talking about the labyrinth and trying to delve into that a little bit more. So that's an avenue that, because he doesn't hate all evil, he just destroys enemies of the Iron Way. But in terms of like abyssal corruption, yeah, if it's controlled, then he's okay with it. And so this could just be an avenue to learn more about controlling it.
Like I said, Coloxus as a demon represents this kind of represents that whole idea of the person who is calm, controlled, completely fine, and then just that one thing happens and suddenly they're like biting your ear off.
But it's the lesser of two evils.
That is one way to
They
put it.
got like extreme OCD and they get tics occasionally if it's triggered. They're like,
Their eye twitch can
Urge to
cause
kill
blood vessels.
rising.
Yeah, no, that's
they're
kind
gonna
of
be.
how
I
it goes
assume
down.
they have prestidigitation or something, and I imagine they're gonna use it on Drunic every time he passes them.
They do, in fact, have prestidigitation. I hadn't double checked that, but yeah, they
Yes.
do.
Good. 'Cause that's what I do. So when I don't do it, she can do it.
Drunic's asleep in the room rather than out in the wild. Aravetta just prestidigitates him while he's sleeping.
I do it all the time.
So mean.
I'm like, he's too grotty. Clean him up.
It's a good thing I don't have a sense of smell like you mortals. While I can smell, I can just take it subjectively. Otherwise, I would have problems with certain odors that we are around daily.
Jurdik just picking something out from his teeth.
Everybody looks to Druidic. I do have a question. Because you've been here a long time. I assume
have.
you know things about this floor. There's like a weird room over, and I show our shitty drawn map that we always do on our floors. Do you know what's here?
That would be the private study of Lilo Ruluru.
We need to get in. All right. So yeah, we have to go in there.
Our curator goes back over to the shelves and kind of looking amongst all the other stuff. And not really hidden, but not really in a place of prominence either. She extracts what looks to be a kind of, well, it looks like one of the Rune Lord's symbols.
Very cool.
the Sihedron, the 7-pointed star.
Mm-hmm.
And she hands it over to you.
Key?
This should give you access.
Key? Yes. Thank you. I've got something for you later. I just didn't expect you to be in here.
It's a friendship bracelet.
It's gonna be a badge.
It's gonna be a badge? Alright.
It's gonna be a badge.
Now, just to kind of help people out here.
Yeah. I once we're done with this room, I guess we go to the study.
I'm just gonna bring the 4 of you over first.
No.
And Misha. Because she's lodged now, so I have to do her separately.
Because I'm a problem.
She can barely fit through the door.
I've already checked the dungeons ahead.
be
She'll be
interested in it.
fine.
Can she walk through this door?
It's a squeeze, but yes, she can.
Okay.
Well, do you apply the strange key to the door?
Yes, with some force. Considering it broke my picks. Oh god, there's another door. Is it trapped?
It is not
And it
trapped.
breaks your picks again.
Is it locked?
It is not. Well, you apply the amulet to it, and it does unlock.
Okay.
See, this is a nasty set of doors, because the DC to unlock it is like 40, and then it makes you do another one.
Yeah, I try and remember, and we failed.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, there's 2 teleports here. That's cool.
By the looks of things, this room was once used as a private workplace and study.
She's gonna sit in the door.
And the teleportation circle off to one side is probably just an exercise in extravagance. You know, she doesn't want to go all the way over to the public use one, when she could just use her private one.
I mean, it makes sense.
Looking through, there's not much in the way of what we typically understand as treasure. There's a lot of books, there's a lot of journals and things like that. But one thing stands out from the rest.
Ooh, collection.
This is kind of representing all the books in the row as well, or at least they kind of collect together, hence the 6 bulk. But there does seem to be quite a focus on the creation of constructs and genies, particularly the ancient art of genie binding. Genie binding, as of a couple of years ago, has in fact been banned in Galarian.
Makes sense.
There have been a couple of attempts to bring it back, but to no avail. Part of that has been the Pathfinder Society's direct intervention in making sure that the practice does not come back. And also a couple of prominent genies receiving positions of power that have allowed them to stop that from happening as well.
It's like unwilling binding, right?
Yeah.
Like forced? Yeah.
The typical methodology for genie binding is forced.
So it's not like a mutual contract.
Not usually, not for genies.
Okay. Alright.
It is rare that they agree to such a thing. But now that you have finished off this floor,
we tell Sal that there's 2 teleports in this in this floor. 2 of them.
he does a
can't miss
happy
them.
dance with excitement. All that said, however, I'm going to end the session there because it is about 10 p.m. And although we had something of a hiccup earlier, I need to check a couple of things to make sure everything's okay on this end. I think it was just a connection blip because of stuff happening in the local area. But by way of ending the session, once again, we find ourselves kind of zooming out from this room as our vision passes back through the corridors and the halls back to the center of the pit itself. And then as we get to the center, we descend deeper and deeper, 20 feet, 30 feet down to what feels to be the final floor of the pit itself. And within, we see two cloaked figures standing before an altar to a truly terrible looking being. As they draw their hoods away, we notice them both to be ghouls. And a human is brought in, probably a citizen of Sandpoint themselves. And as the person is brought in, a vial of liquid or some sort of gas that's being contained is kind of presented to the two ghouls. And through a rather quick ritual, are able to imbibe the gas into themselves. And then looking upon the mortal with a short scratch of one of their claws, the mortal is paralyzed. And then they begin to breathe upon him as this horrible, greenish, rusted breath goes across this person. And we see their body age and rot in moments before it falls down into a goopy mess. Well then, I believe we're ready for the next phase. And with that, I shall end this session of 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Thank you everyone for joining us and sticking with us through the blip, we'll call it, the scuff. The VOD for this will be up within about 48 hours. No, that's very true. I think I'm behind with Shades of Blood at the moment. That's fine. I will see whether I can upload that in the morning, and that way we can have Shades of Blood tomorrow and then this one on Friday. Otherwise, thank you all for joining us. If you want to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, that would be great. It'd be fantastic. I enjoy this a lot. Players, how are you feeling?
Good. We got a hireling. We got a friend. I'm so happy.
Tara got a new pet.
Not pet. Oh my god.
Worried about the ghouls.
Yeah.
Yes,
But we'll see.
I mean, I don't know about the ghouls.
Well, you have entered into the second last chapter of this book. So yeah, you're
I
gonna be
assume
doing some
that
things.
we go back to town and I can do the shopping and stuff
Yes,
behind the scenes. Okay.
I just
And my
wanted
other
to
question
tidy
about,
up the
was
things
there
with
gold
the
in
vault and
those
stuff.
chests, or is it the item values?
Item values. Look, there was a
Okay.
couple
make
of
sure.
1,000 gold worth of
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
Just a little bit of
We'll
stuff.
have to do some.
who is
Yeah, we'll have to
streaming
do
after
some
this?
shopping and crafting in between.
We will.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's streaming after this?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'll have to decide. So better off going with the dwarf
Yeah, that's fine.
until I make my mind up.
The dwarf is in two minds as to what he's going to stream. Probably Minecraft because that's easier.
It's chill. I get it.
Well, it's chill, but it's also like I don't have time to do Last Remnant, and I'm not going to get to do that this week. And if I start the DLC for Liza P tomorrow by doing the rest of the prep tonight, then I'm going to be hankering to fucking play it all weekend. So I think we're going to play Minecraft.
Minecraft? All right, that's fine.
So
I'll still raid into you though. That's easy
I think
done.
we'll do something.
With all that said, my OBS layout's a little bit funny at the moment, so I can't really do my commands or stuff like that. But check me out on all the socials, particularly YouTube. I'm trying to get things out more often. I am working on some long form content for it. The next video coming up is a video on the fundamentals of designing and building creatures for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Because for those who have been watching the long form videos, I've been doing a lot of fundamentals, stuff like that, because the system is fine to run. It is good to run. Has a little bit of a learning curve to it, but once you get over the curve, it's actually a lot of fun. And I have demonstrated this over and over again. So I'm kind of doing fundamentals videos so people can get that foundation before we start building into more advanced things.
Which is a really good resource, because like I know I annoyed the crap out of Obscura when we first started Pathfinder, when we did Chronicles, and he expressed any knowledge in the game. I was like, well, I need to pick this man's brain. So
yeah, keep an eye out for that, because it will arrive at some point. I'm working on it, but I do more than talking head videos. I try to like have animations and little interactive graphics and things like that. It takes a little bit longer, but I feel like it's worth it. So otherwise, we're going to set up that raid for Dwarf. Oh dear God, please work.
You're stuck with me.
Alrighty.
Nixie, the three sets of healing scrolls are in the consumables in the stash, so you can just take them all.
All right.
Next week.
I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.